What's up everyone? Welcome back to Vlog O'Clock. Today we have a story for you, which I'm sure from the title you've already kind of figured out. So every night before we go to bed, probably every night,
most nights,
almost every night, we will watch a movie. Now normally we'll sit out on the couch and watch a movie, which means Rachel falls asleep and I watch a movie. I think Rachel falls asleep probably like 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I'm probably more like on the half and half range somewhere, I think. Not because like I'm always super interested in the movie, but because once I start watching the movie, I kind of just want to watch it till the end. Now if it's a movie we've seen a bunch, I'm more likely to fall asleep. And if it's a movie we don't watch as often or I haven't seen a lot of times, I'm more likely to stay awake, and so that's why I'm more on the 50-50, whereas Rachel's pretty much, if she's gonna fall asleep, she's gonna fall asleep. There's one movie, however, that every time we watch it, doesn't matter how tired I am, how not tired I am, if we've watched it a bunch, if we haven't watched it in a very long time, that I will always fall asleep super early in the movie. And that movie is The Notebook.
It's so annoying.
And it doesn't matter, like I said, if I'm tired, if I'm not tired, if I was planning to stay up and watch it with Rachel or not. If we're watching The Notebook, I do fall asleep every time. The only time I haven't fallen asleep watching that movie was, I think, the first time we watched it.
Did you actually make it? I don't know that you've ever seen the movie.
Yeah, the first time we watched it, I watched it all the way through with you. But since then, I've never made it probably longer than like 10 minutes into the movie.
What was the movie we watched the night?
Fool's Gold.
Okay, so we watched Fool's Gold, right? And I fell asleep, and James made it through that whole movie. But then, so the next night, I'm like, okay, so he's like not gonna fall asleep. And so I put on The Notebook. And literally, we made it through the opening credits, and he's like...
I made it to where he like hangs out the Ferris wheel and...
Barely.
And to where he like meets her the next...
Barely.
No, they went to the movie. I made it to where they were landing in the street after the movie.
Oh yeah, because I was like, look, we've been there.
Which is like 10 minutes into the movie, like I said.
Yeah, it's like... And it's so sad because it's such a good movie, and it's like... such a sweet love. I literally, last night, I looked at James, I'm like, you have to stay awake for this beautiful love story. And he goes, we have a beautiful love story. And I was like...
And then I fell asleep.
And I was like, but we can have one, and they can also have one, and we can watch it. And he just fell asleep. Didn't even care.
There's only one scene in that movie that I think is even like a good scene. And that's when he's standing out from the house and he's like, what do you want? What do you want?
It's only because that meme that thing that goes around where it's like when your wife's trying to figure out what she wants for dinner or whatever, you know? Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And that's
not why I like the scene.
Why?
I just think it's funny.
Oh. Anyway, so I watched The Notebook last night and thought it was so sad at the end. Like sweet sad, but...
So, yeah. So there it is. So if you guys have any movies that you watch regularly or that like you try to watch regularly but always put you to sleep, leave it down in the comments because I want to know. Maybe there's other movies I need to watch that, like if I'm like I need to sleep tonight, I can put that movie on and it'll put me to sleep.
If I need to sleep, I mean, you already know I fall asleep 80% of the time, but if I need to fall asleep, I always put on Iron Man. I can't, the first Iron Man.
That's true. Rachel can never make it through Iron Man.
I cannot make it
We can watch it in the middle of the day, right after she took a nap, and she'll still fall asleep.
It's true. I don't know what it is about that movie. I just like, the first Iron Man is, I think it's because it's just such a slow start.
It's a very slow like build up to him being Iron Man.
And I think
like even slower than Batman Begins, I feel like.
And Batman Begins is horrible. I can't stand Batman Begins because of that. So
Which is funny because Iron Man actually starts out with like more going on than I feel like Batman Begins does. But then like it's just like nothing.
Yeah,
it's like him being captured, and then even after he's not captured, he's not really doing a lot of crime.
I don't even know
fighting.
if I've actually watched the whole movie like straight.
I don't think you have.
Sleeping.
I think you've always missed like
always without fail.
But she's seen the beginning. She's seen the scene where he's eating the Burger King burger when he gets back, and she's seen the end conference where he says, "I'm Iron Man." But she's probably not seen anything else in between.
I don't know what it is about that movie. I just can't make it through. So I kind of understand, but also like The Notebook's like a beautiful love story, so I don't understand.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying if it is or isn't a beautiful love story, but what I am saying is I've only seen the movie one time and I always fall asleep after that, so. whatever that means, I don't know. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell notification, which is over here somewhere, and leave a comment down below about movies that you try to watch that always put you to sleep, or that something like that, you know, and we'll check them out, because maybe there's more movies we can watch to make us fall asleep.
I mean, every movie I watch makes me fall asleep.
That's true.
Except for The Notebook.
That is true. So we should just watch The Notebook if I need you to stay awake, and then I'll go to sleep. Alright, so thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you guys later. Peace!